Exactly how does a guarantor loan work? Hey, Kinto ID from Q Financial, and in just a moment I'm going to share my screen with you and show you exactly how a guarantor loan works and what all the benefits are. Okay, let's take a look at what it looks like buying a property without a guarantor and then what it looks like buying with a guarantor so that we can see the differences. We've got a situation where there's a couple buying a property for $800,000. If they were going to have a 20% deposit, which is putting people in the best position possible, or in a really good position anyway, they would need to be contributing $196,000. So this is 160 is the 20% of the 800 plus once we factor in all of the costs, 196,000 needs to be contributed, and no mortgage insurance is being paid. Now let's just say, for instance, the customer doesn't have $196,000 because obviously that's a lot of money. Another option is to go on a minimum deposit. In this situation, it's going to be roughly a 9% deposit once we factor in the mortgage insurance, which will be $72,000. Then we would factor in $30,000 in mortgage insurance, which gets added onto the loan, and they borrow $758,000. Total amount the customer would need to contribute now is $108,000. So let's just say the customer doesn't actually have $108,000 either. Let's say they've only got $40,000. If they contribute $40,000, they're still $68,000 short, and they can't make that purchase yet. And even if they had that $68,000, they're still paying $30,000 in mortgage insurance, and they would have, at today's date, they'd have an interest rate roughly of 5.5%. If you've got a 20% deposit or a guarantor, your interest rate will go down. So that's what it looks like without the guarantor. Now let's throw a guarantor into the mix. Now we need to structure it as a 20% deposit, and the 20% deposit gets guaranteed against the guarantor property. So 800K purchase, 640 goes against the purchase property, 196,000 goes against the guarantor property, and now the 30,000 in mortgage insurance is gone, and now we've got two separate loans. They'll be on lower interest rates as well. I'm going to go 4.75. We have two separate loans here. One would be the 640, one would be the 196, both on competitive interest rates and two separate repayment amounts. Let's just say the customers did have $40,000, so they still want to contribute that so that the loan against the guarantor property isn't so high. So we chuck in the $40,000. Now the guarantor loan, or the guarantor loan and the guarantee that the guarantors are doing is $156,000. And again, no mortgage insurance and the lower interest rates. So now we can see what the benefits are of using a guarantor. Well, I hope that's been helpful. So to summarise, guarantor loans have a few benefits. One, removes lender's mortgage insurance entirely, so there's a massive savings there. Two, you can get cheaper interest rates. And three, you can go in with, essentially you can go in with a zero deposit, or if you've got some money saved, you can still contribute it to reduce your loan amount. That's it from me.